Hey everybody, Jason Burmis here. And if you haven't noticed lately, there has been a huge push for the space program and NASA now to be at the forefront of political propaganda. And this was occurring even under the Trump administration with Space Force, right? Space Force. Really something that the Air Force had going for quite some time, not under that name. And we have to remember, under Reagan, you had this strategic initiative program to militarize space, to militarize space, to militarize space. And later on, when you have the International Space Station and really this collaboration between the United States, Russia, now China, and others, it became another, how do I say this, avenue for globalism to come in and legitimize itself, okay? And that's why the World Economic Forum is utilizing NASA as a tool for globalization. And another way they're doing this is because NASA is very involved in what? Climate change research, right? Oh, that's right. And when you talk about the fourth industrial revolution, aside from the technology that NASA has produced through various black projects in conjunction with DARPA and others, right? NASA, again, in conjunction with Google, AI, quantum computing, all that stuff we're going to go over. You have all that on top of it, the icing on the cake of the technology. They have all this stuff, right? And they keep telling you we're going to the moon and we're going to Mars. And in fact, the World Economic Forum is now telling you they're going to Mars. But you have the climate stuff, the carbon emissions, the humans are bad, social credit score, all being woven into one nice little slavery piece by the predator class techno-fascists. And the World Economic Forum is trumpeting them on massive levels. Now, earlier, we played the video of things they want you to keep from the pandemic. We're going to show you this article. In other words, people were so clamoring for this stuff pre-pandemic, and especially the masks, which equals slavery, which is their new normal. You will submit. We might even play another commercial trying to, again, normalize the masks, normalize all this. See, they want you to be, submissive. And they still want to track, trace, and database you. So they're going to use NASA technology on your heart to hone in that way as another biometric tracker. And I saw some very, very pathetic person basically pointing out that people like myself were upset about this. And he kept calling us the crazies. And he was, I think, some lazy gamer channel or something like that. He looked like he was in his mid-20s, sunken eyeballs, extremely unhappy, and overweight. And I'm sure he lives a very fulfilling life doing this. And that's not that this is bad, okay? Everything in moderation. We all need those things. But calling other people crazy because they're concerned that the World Economic Forum, who he admits is not a government organization, okay, in conjunction with the United Nations, the World Health Organization, is now dictating our policies and dictating censorship here. That's not a problem. That's not a problem for the lazy gamer, okay? So, before we get into all of it, remember, we're fully demonetized on YouTube. The links are down below, including the GoFundMe to support me. Look, we don't even know if we're going to be on YouTube, right? And we're still expanding. I got a meeting tomorrow at 10 a.m. trying to make this building happen one more time. Not easy. Oh, excuse me. I want to thank those that have donated. That's underneath right here. I want to also thank, what? Odyssey. Thank you, Odyssey, for backing up my channel because, again, who knows how long we're going to actually be here. And then, of course, Rockfin, still not 40,000 strong. We haven't brought a lot of people over for some exclusives over there. Maybe we'll do that in a late night video tonight. That is something that's absolutely possible. But if you haven't made the free account and followed me there, please do so. $9.99 a month for premium subscribers, and then $99.99 for the year. Endorse Jason Burmis. You get everybody else's content. Now, let's start here. NASA's looking for volunteers to practice living on Mars. Why is this on the World Economic Forum page? Well, again, they're integrating everything. And NASA is going to be that arm of globalism. They're telling you we're going to the moon and Mars. In reality, it's going to bring in the virtual age as the fourth industrial revolution comes in. And people like Dennis Bushnell will tell you, no, we'll send the robots there. But you'll experience it virtually. They're getting you ready for a transhumanist agenda, okay? And look, they're openly working with NASA. So this is another World Economic Forum piece telling you what NASA technology is going to do to improve life back on Earth. They're going to fight air pollution. Again, what did I tell you? Carbon emissions. This whole theme is about saving Mother Earth, not exploring space. That's why the World Economic Forum is involved. Oh, lunar dust can damage astronauts' eyes, lungs, as well as equipment. And they've developed high-grade air sensors to monitor dust in space. And we can use it good on the Earth. Look at that nice little computer animation. Look at carbon monoxide, methane. Now, that's fine. That's fine. But what have they been doing with this well and healthness safety seal that all the nice celebrities have told you are good, right? Robert De Niro, huh? Jennifer Lopez. The well and healthness safety seal. And remember, they made all these different filtration systems go into businesses and schools to reopen. It's only going to get more extensive. They want you to literally fear invisible enemies all around, including breathing, which is bad. Oh, air quality in your schools. They're really worried about forest fire emissions. Sure they are. Now, here's something funny. This is old drone tech. Now, take a look at this. Do you think they're using that on Mars? Huh? I mean, again, they speak to us like we're kids. For almost a decade, NASA has been building drones that will fly on Mars. Well, I'll tell you this. If they're building drones that are flying on Mars, they're different types of propulsion systems anyway. First of all, they got there from a different type of propulsion system. And if you think they're going to be helicopters, like the drones that we can get over at a convenience store now, no. How about no? Oh, yeah. So crucial for the high-altitude drones on Earth. Which is true. Okay? But old technology, we're going to show you that too. You know, let's jump in here with the Future Warfare document. That's what this is about, circa 2025. Dennis Bushnell, still the chief scientist in NASA, somebody who's talked about Malthus 101, population control, told you that they already put 10,000 microchips in human brains. Oh, by 2010-11. And in this, you read this document again, they're talking about the revolutions, economic trends. Oh, this is NASA. Okay. New warfare. This is the smaller document, they tell you. But again, DARPA, SB, CCOM. Oh, what is that? Huh. What is that? What's that an acronym for? It's so weird that those ones are on the top. It's just weird because DARPA and the bio-nano era that they talk about coming into fruition at 2020. This is a 2001 pre-9/11 document. That's the Soldier and Biological Chemical Command. That's what it is. It's that unit of the... Oh, okay. And notice, by the way, Australia is actually mentioned in this document. Their DOD, it's right under the SSG and CNN right there. Yeah, Australia not doing so well right now. And you've got the CIA, you've got ONI, you've got every kind of special force you could imagine in this document. Okay, telling you about the future of warfare, telling you that they, basically produce these things in 10 or 15 years and then inventory them for 30 to 40. That's the technology that's hidden. They talk about politics changing overnight. Not the who, but what. Oh, okay. And see, right there is that 10 years, 30 years inventory right there. And they talk about this 2025 time period. Right on schedule. Okay, right on schedule. There it is right there. The IT era ends in 2020. The bio-nano and what they also call the bio-nano quantum era started in 2020 when they started injecting people with biological nanotech. You know, not to mention all the Tellus stuff here. And by the way, Bio-Nano, okay, that's the automation of industry and agriculture. The virtual is going to be the robotization of IT, Bio-Nano, industry and agriculture. That's why they don't mind the massive layoffs right now. It's all right here. That's what this is about. Automation, robotics, VR, multisensory, getting used to everything. 20-year-old document. Talk about Trojan horse civilian systems. NASA's one of them. Well, they work with others. Again, they act like they're going to space. It's about militarization of space and control over humanity and legitimizing globalization. Oh, toxins. NASA wants to get toxins out of the environment. Again, what is this about? We're going somewhere? Huh. Human-made containment. Great. PCBs are now banned, but they still leach out into landfills and waterways. Ecosphere tubes are going to help us. They're going to just insert them into the soil. Bio-nanotech, right? To save us. What's your favorite innovation? I love how they act like they care what you think. They don't care what you think. But again, they make it out that way. Now here, again, this is when they're talking about how great the pandemic is. Okay, so let's go over to this article really quickly. Because we want to keep stuff from the pandemic according to the World Economic Forum. All the trends, we love it. What are the long-term effects? What do you want to keep? This is the technology. The Heartbeat ID. NASA Technology Transfer Program. Awesome. So let's see how they're going to utilize it, because we all love the pandemic so much, the forever pandemic stuff. Okay. Offices are going to be reimagined. Great. Like I said, that telework we were talking about. Different functions. Oh, we got plexiglass. Lots of masking. Mask it up. QR codes, masks, and hand sanitizer. That's what the workplace is going to be, in your home. Look, you're not even sitting next to anybody, and you're still wearing a mask, reading your computer. And don't worry, NASA's going to help make this possible so we can still identify it. Oh, the 15-minute space in your big city, where you live in your nice little box. That way you won't need a car, because we're going to charge you a lot for that. This tax that we're trying to impose on your mileage, that's just the beginning. That's just the beginning. We want it all. We want a social credit score. Oh, cloud markets. And by the way, at this Milken Institute thing, when they start talking about educating your kids, I've been telling you they're trying to replace traditional medicine, law enforcement, and teachers with AI. That is their goal. They hate you. They hate humanity. Okay, ghost kitchens. In other words, they don't want you sitting down as a human being and interacting with others. Okay? No, we don't want that. Okay? And, again, wearing a mask, making sure you're wearing it. Now you can be identified by your heartbeat. You'll keep your mask on because facial recognition might not work as well. Okay, but your heartbeat is just as unique as your face. NASA has invented a system that can ID you from your heartbeat using a laser. We just showed you that. Oh, and here it is. The digital technology with that telelearning. Yeah, forget about homeschooling. Don't worry, we act like it's going to be a teacher now, and that's already been proven to be very, very faulty because kids need interaction with other kids for social skills. But when we're outside, we're all slaves and wear masks with NASA and the World Economic Forum. Yeah, it's all great stuff, huh? And again, we can act like things like this technology aren't a part of signature reduction, and that the Pentagon, by the way, that's over here, and that the Pentagon, again, is innocent, has never released any kind of biowarfare programs on the people, right? I'm sure that's not what's happening. And they're not, this isn't the takeover. Sure, it's not. So I wanted to play a piece of this commercial too, because I saw it, and it really upset me. And it upset me because it was once again normalizing the masks everywhere. And we're only going to play a piece of it, but it's actually like a birth control commercial. But it also has that robotics aspect of all this too. Automation is coming. I'm trying to explain to you, this is all the same shebango. You're dirty. You're a filthy human. This is a transhumanist agenda eventually. They want you subservient and slave-like on your UBI, Automation Nation Road. And then you're either going to, if you're going to accept shot after shot after shot, you'll accept a brain chip. You'll accept worse. If there is worse. But here you go. Just let's watch this. Normalizing the mask once again.
When it comes to birth control, you should go with what makes sense for your life and your body.
Robots, yeah.
Isn't what you want.
The girl is alone with a robot in a mask. The girl is alone with a robot in a mask. The girl is alone with a robot in a mask.
Right now.
You're in a kitchen, you're a slave, you're in a mask.
Meet Kyleena, the lowest hormone 5-year IUD. One Kyleena, up to 5 years of pregnancy prevention with
alone in a wide open room with a robot in a mask.
No daily pills to remember. It's reliable, low-maintenance birth control on your terms. Don't use Kyleena if you have a pelvic infection, get infections easily, or have certain cancers. Less than one.
Now, here's the thing. Is this a high school or a college? I want to believe it's a college. I don't know. This is probably where we're going to end it. But, like, yeah, we're in the hallway in masks. I'm not just alone with a robot. Ooh, hi there.
1% of users get a serious infection.
Yeah. Ooh, did you see that? Oh! And now they're going to make eyes at each other again. Oh, look at this. Masking. I mean, folks, you know the drill. Thumbs it up, subscribe, and share. Share this information with others. We are trying to expand. I got a lot to do this evening. I'm trying to get this video together that was sent to me by Laura Bartlett, Richard Bartlett's sister. That is a powerful video. Maybe I can get that done tonight. Maybe we're going to have a late night that'll spill over exclusively into Rockfin, because it's certainly not something I can do on this platform. The links are down below to support me. Again, join a forum that's for free speech, that isn't censoring me every time I try to save a life with some information. You can save lives with information too. Remember, now is the time, more than ever, to become the great resistance to this great reset, build back better, repackaged, globalist new world order agenda. It's not about left or right. It's always about right and wrong. I love you guys, and I will see you on the flip side.